What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name's Michelle, and we are getting into the fourth episode of What If today. Now, last episode, we left off with Hank Pym coming up with the most ridiculous revenge plot against Nick in Vengeance for Hope by going after Thor, Tony, Natasha, and Clint. Bruce too. He done took out 5 Avengers to spite Nick for deep end. I mean, he did look crazy at the end there. Like, he had the bags under. He had the whole. I completely get why he went off the reservation. He didn't look sane, sober, off the rocker with grief, and decided to take it out on everybody else and make it everybody else's problem. Like, you could have just targeted Nick and Nick alone. But we had no Avengers to stop Loki, because Hank done took everybody out. So it was up to Captain America and Captain Marvel to kind of reclaim Earth from Loki. Now, in this episode, we have Doctor Strange. It's a Doctor Strange centered what if, and it's what if he lost his heart instead of his hands. Now, I feel like at the end of the last episode, I kind of theorized it'll all still lead him to the mystic arts. Like, I feel like losing his hands, he went down the path of mystic arts to kind of regain his dexterity back so he can get his career back. And I feel like if he loses his heart, and I'm assuming it's a metaphor, because I'm like, if he really does lose his heart, like, you know, that'd be interesting. Maybe I'm wrong about the entire thing, because I thought his heart would be Christine, and if he loses Christine, it would still send him to the mystic arts. Like, I feel like that's the path his character would take, just for different reasons. But now that I'm saying that, what if he really does lose his heart? Like, what if he gets into a car accident and a pole goes through his heart and he loses his heart and he needs like a heart transplant? Or maybe he loses his heart in some mystic element, like in a mystic way. Maybe he's already like the Sorcerer Supreme, and he loses his heart and he becomes a spirit. I don't know. I'm just gonna start the episode. So grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you like to do when you're at your favorite reactions. Just get comfortable and let's get to.
Evening, handsome.
This? No, I just pulled it out of the dryer. Whereas you, stunning.
Oh no. Oh no.
Come on, I know you prepared something. You wouldn't just wing it.
Oh my god. Don't tell me he's gonna have the car accident and she dies. She gonna die. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You're overtaking. Did you not look before you overtook an 18? Sir. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
We're okay. You're okay.
Behind you! Bitch! Oh, she dead.
Grief-stricken, Strange sought answers across the world and in the mystic arts.
Ooh, I knew it.
Sorry, but this is now my favorite t-shirt.
Then I'm gonna have to take it back.
I'd like to see you try.
He's gonna do something reckless. I can already see it. He's gonna turn back time with the time stone. Oh no.
Evening, handsome. Something wrong?
I
lot.
think I might have just had a mild cardiac event.
That must be so trippy to see her again after 2 years, he said.
Wait a sec. Have you ever
Don't
even
overtake
seen a
it.
game show?
No,
Don't
but this is the first time for everything.
overtake it. No, no, no! Do you not remember what happened last time? No!
Maybe you make me happy.
Well, this is shaping up to be a night to remember.
Well, if you knew you got hit from the behind, when should you be checking your rearview mirrors? Oh my god! You know what? Don't go out.
No, not again.
Oh, not again! Oh, that's something that's so fucked up. He gonna say we gonna try this shit again. It's not funny, but it's kind of fucking funny. Oh no.
We'll go, we'll dance. I promise you we will have a good time.
No.
Did she have a medical? What happened? Did she die still? Oh my god! Oh god! Steven! Okay, it's clear she was meant to die. Okay. Maybe he needs to go back to a different point in time.
Maybe put on some music.
He has her driving. It ain't gonna work. You see that car in the background? It's about to fuck her shit up. Ooh, nice scream, Benedict Cumberbatch. Nice scream. I can feel the pain and the sorrow.
Are you having car trouble?
Bitch, did you say you have a car trouble?
To help you?
Don't piss me off.
Her death is an absolute point in time.
Absolute.
Unchangeable, unmovable. If you erase her death, you never start your journey.
Oh no.
Stephen, this path only leads to darkness and the end of this reality.
Well, darkness and end of reality, here we go. Look at him.
You'd have to find me first.
Oh, Steven, honey.
Power required to break an absolute point in time is immense and nigh impossible to obtain. Yeah, no doy. Aha, gain the power.
He's gonna fuck some shit up, y'all. Oh, Steven. Oh, what is that?
Whoa.
Oh no, that don't look kosher.
My name is Dr. Stephen Strange.
Does it talk or hear?
Do you mind sharing a tentacle or two? Please?
It's gonna I feel bad for this Steven. It's funny, the previous Steven, I mean, initially you feel not so bad for him because he was a jackass at the beginning of the first movie. But now I'm like, this one is just pitiful. I feel bad.
Is she worth the pain? A man does not suffer like this for his own glory.
Every moment of it.
Oh, Steven.
Maybe Obeng's right. If they won't surrender their power, I'll take it. Let's start
my
small.
god. Oh, why did everything just take like a dark tinge? Oh, a little Smurf. I mean, a goblin or elf. Smurf? This don't look right. This looks quite... I hate to say it looks kind of evil. Strange, what are you doing? What is that going to turn you into, Steve? Oh my god! I mean, it's cool. I can't deny I'd be lying if I said it don't look cool, but this ain't gonna go well. Okay, if he accomplishes his goals and brings Christine back, will he still be him? Will Christine even want to be with you if you're evil? Steven!
He's on the wrong path. I could warn him, intervene. But the fate of his universe is not worth risking the safety of all others.
Hello?
He
Who's there?
Did he hear him? How can Steven... Maybe because he absorbed all of those creatures, he like became so powerful he can hear or see. The Watcher... I don't even know what the Watcher is other than just like the Watcher.
Hello again. And goodbye.
He sounds dark, doesn't he? Like the voice acting he did just now. It's like he took a darker tinge in his tone. This looks a little evil. Ooh, kind of Doc Ock-ish right there. Oh, he even got the evil neck crack down. Oh. Ow. Ow. I shouldn't have done that.
You use magic to remain frozen for centuries. I chose to live.
But I can reverse this.
Centuries? Oh my god, Steven.
Death is part of the plan.
I can't accept that.
I know. I know.
I feel bad
But
for him.
maybe the other Strange will.
What other Strange?
He wasn't even the only Doctor Strange in this universe.
What?
You're right. Enough living in the past for one evening.
Oh, there's a version of him that did not do it. Oh. Why is everything leaking ink?
Hello, Stephen.
No, whoa, wait a minute. You're
Dead? Yes. If the other Strange succeeds in reversing an absolute point in our universe, the resulting temporal paradox will destroy this universe. I fear the only sorcerer strong enough to stop Doctor Strange is you.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
How would you find him?
He's found me.
Oh shit.
That's not great.
Nope, it's not.
Oh my god. Is he gonna absorb himself? Y'all, what if he just absorbs good Steven?
When are you? Do
Good
not be
lord, he looks
frightened, old
crazy.
friend, for we are one and the same.
No, we ain't. I'm like, no.
They never knew her. We knew her. We loved her. You can't bring her back. The world out there is breaking.
I spent centuries, sacrificed everything for Christine.
And now can you save her?
Love the image.
No, Stephen. We can.
I don't get it. Why does he need that version?
Ours are diluted, split between us. But once we become whole again, we can save her.
Is he strong enough though?
You will see. The Ancient One warned us. If we save Christine, we destroy the world.
Good Steven, I feel like you're outmatched. This one has been spending the last, like, I don't know how many centuries absorbing creatures.
Fix everything. It's what drove us to study the mystic arts in the first place.
And look where we are.
Deranged.
Oh, shit. Aha. Oh, good Steven, I feel you have to lose this shit. Okay, maybe not. The sad part is, let's just say he accomplishes it. She's not gonna want him like this. He doesn't look like Steven. He doesn't act like Steven. You're not Steven, sir. These beams give me like a Dragon Ball Z vibes. I'm gonna call that special beam cannon so badly. Did we win? Oh, no. Something behind you.
No.
Oh, no. And the sad part is, like, he's so different now that if he accomplishes this, what's gonna be left of him and Christine? Christine don't want him like this. You're not Steven anymore. And I gotta say, Benedict Cumberbatch is killing the voice acting. I gotta say, this has been the best animation we've had thus far. Oh, Christine, she's in the car. And horrifically tragic because
Christine.
you don't even look like. What is he? He looks like a Final Fantasy summons.
Oh my god. What's happening?
Right?
What's
You woke up in a
happening?
nightmare.
I brought you back.
This is terrifying. You don't. She doesn't even know who that is.
I can fix this.
And her screams are.
Please, fix
You can
this.
see the Watcher.
Same way you fixed Christine.
Bitch. Okay, this is not the time to rub it in his face, Watcher.
I read about you. Sensed your presence. You're a god. You can undo this.
I'm not a god.
Okay,
And neither
no.
are you.
Okay, then what are you?
I'm sorry.
Stephen, what did you do?
No.
One life, one choice, one moment can destroy the entire universe.
Okay, that's got to be the best What If episode yet. Okay, so that was the 4th episode, and that had to be the best one so far. The voice acting, I gotta say, was like notably so intense and powerful and heartfelt. Like, I don't know, like, not to say that the previous episodes, like, their voice acting wasn't good. It wasn't that. It was just, theirs was good. This episode was exceptional. Benedict Cumberbatch and Rachel McAdams, like, her screams when she saw Steven was just oof. Like, they both, like, their grief, their fear, like, both of them really were just standouts. I don't know if they have history of doing voice acting, either one of them, particularly Benedict Cumberbatch, but either way, if this was their first knock at it, he did a phenomenal job. The animation really stood out to me. The imagery was, this episode was perfect. Like, perfect. If you had to pick a perfect episode, like a perfect, like, 35 minutes of a contained story, this is it. Like, it was, you first start off, like, presenting the question, and you present Christine as his heart, and you kind of swap the scenario of his hands versus his heart, and he goes down the same path. Initially, I thought, like, he'd learn it and then leave and then try to bring Christine back, but he defeats Dormammu, the Ancient One dies, and it's like 2 years pass before he makes the decision to try to bring her back. And that would, to me, I initially thought, like, he'd only learn the mystic arts and then go on about bringing Christine back. But I didn't expect the whole Dormammu and Ancient One, like, that part of the storyline played out regardless. But either way, the fact that he spent centuries absorbing all of these, like, these emblems of power for him, and it kind of, like, stained his spirit, like, all of this power and all of these entities and spirits just going inside of him, just really just, it wrecked him to the point where he was unrecognizable. I think the only thing that, I think in the end, even when he saw Christine again, it was still, like, he lost so much of himself. Like, he just, not just physically, but even when he spoke, there was a darker tone as he kept taking on these creatures inside of him. But when he saw Christina again, it's like there was a lightness to his voice again. It felt like the one thing that did remain was his love for her. And even through his mistakes, as he begged the Watcher, like, save the world, like, you still saw scratches of Steven. It was just, he was just so lost in his desire to turn the impossible into something possible, and his love for Christine was the crux of that. Like, everything, his personality blended with his love just created this cataclysmic scenario where take Christine away and it's like you meet an immovable or an unstoppable force, and you present their love to them. He just kept barreling towards her, like anything he can do to get to her. Even absorbed himself, like he took himself out, so to speak, to get back to her. And in the end, Christine didn't even reckon. It was so tragic. And I really like this introduction about an absolute point in time. It doesn't seem like it spans the multiverse, just like a contained universe where this is an event that you cannot change. But it doesn't mean like it impacts the multiverse, just this universe. And Stephen being so powerful where he can be hyper aware of the Watcher to the point where he can now have a conversation with the Watcher. We still don't exactly know what the Watcher is. We know Stephen said he read about him, But he thought he was a god. He says he's not a god. I mean, what if he is a god? He's just being humble. Like, I am a god, but low-key no. Like, don't put that on me. I'm too humble for that. But it is interesting because I feel like ever since the first episode where the Watcher has said, I will not intervene. And I feel like he's going to at some point. And I feel like this episode just like inched him closer. The fact that he's having a conversation with Steven, he's interacting more and more. And I feel like we've been seeing him in the background, like in the last episode and this episode, that we just didn't see him in the first two. Like, he gives his narration, but you don't see him watching. You don't really see his eyes. Like, while they were like in the last episode, when I forgot who was driving through the desert, was it Coulson? You can see the Watcher watching them drive through Santa Fe, like the Santa Fe desert. It's like he's becoming more and more prominent in our minds as the story goes on, which makes me feel like this is the fourth episode, and that's like the halfway point, and the fact that Steven's conversing with him, it just makes me feel like he really will intervene at some point. I feel like in this episode he was faced with the destruction of the universe, a singular universe, but I feel like if somehow, some way, we get an episode where it impacts the multiverse as a whole, he will probably have to like intervene. I feel like that will be it. Like, if it impacts multiple universes to the point where it can lead to the destruction of time in a way, or it's interesting because I wish we had gotten like a little tidbit from He Who Remains, because I feel like in some ways the Watcher and He Who Remains can be like the same, but He Who Remains didn't. In fact, no, they're different, because He Who Remains, he absolutely intervened. So I wonder if He Who Remains knows about the Watcher and the Watcher just watched He Who Remains do his thing. I'm so curious about what the Watcher is. Like, he doesn't even look human. It's just like this floaty head with glowy eyes. Like, I want to see him. I want to see more of him. I want to know where he comes from and like what his purpose is. I get it just to watch, like it's in his name, but still, like, there has to be some kind of opportunity where if things go horrifically wrong, he can course correct. But yeah, this episode was brilliant. It was the voice acting was exceptional. The fights this was the best episode. It really stood out. The storyline was beautifully tragic. Like, you have two versions of the same person, one who was able to accept loss and the other one who wasn't, and was willing to defy everyone for the opportunity to bring her back. I think there's power in both loves, the ability to let go and live a life knowing that she would want that, and then there's also that all-consuming, obsessive, possessive love where you just want that person with you. And I feel like both of those facets of Steven are true to him. I wonder if this will ever like impact the larger MCU. Like, I not to say the larger MCU, but like the movies or like the main I don't know what you would call these. Like, I know they're mini series, but I can't imagine they don't impact, because we saw Wanna become Scarlet Witch, where we saw Sam become Captain America. Like, he goes through his own personal crusade to accept for the shield, what will the shield mean to him as he accepts it going forward. I feel like these miniseries have so many little implications that it can't not affect like the movie. So I really do wonder, like the same thing with Loki, like the timeline is free now, so that has to impact the story, like the movie. So I wonder if this series, the What If miniseries, is like a platform for the Watcher, this is a platform from the Watcher character to like enter the movie series or something. Like he becomes a staple. Or am I just talking out my ass? That's also a possibility. Anyways, this was an exceptional episode. I loved it. I hope this was like, I hope everyone loved this episode too, because this one was great, y'all. I can't, like, the voice acting really blew me away. Like, his voice acting stood out to me so much as I was watching, and he put his foot in it. He really brought the emotions. He emoted well. He showed the grief and the pain and the derangedness in the voice and the tremor, like the trembling in his voice sometimes. It was chef's kiss. I love this episode. I hope you all enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you all for the 5th episode. Oh, wait, hold on. What is the next episode? Wait, no. That's 6. What if Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Fucking zombies. What? What if zombies? That's hilarious.